I have a lot of updates. Most of them recorded and put away. I believe in those updates, you'll be able to see what exactly was I going through in real time, and the habits that I had to cut and things that I had to continue with, all the way to the point where I'll show you guys how to make your own products, or maybe you can buy them from me, or maybe I'll show you the diet that I'm even continuing with. And I remember in that previous video, I said that I will give updates of what's happening to my hair, what's happening to my head all the time. But then my discipline wasn't really disciplining, it was just all over the place. But then what I did is that I maintained proper scalp hygiene. I used that medicated shampoo that I showed you guys, and I used it not every day, but then every other day, and sometimes I'd be prompted to using it every single day, because I had my hair in those little twists all over. Like, I had a lot of twists all over my head, so I left it like that so that I could be able to wash, between the lines where the pimples were, because now the pimples didn't actually form where the hair was. They formed in the parts, so I decided to leave my hair like that. But then on Saturday, this previous Saturday, I decided to just remove all the knots, remove all the braids and all of that. And I was left with like a bunch of hair. And then I didn't record that. Because even before that, I was using that marijuana hair food to eliminate the risk of getting a ringworm or something like that. I took somebody else's advice, guys. So I bought that marijuana hair food and I used it there. So upon washing my hair, the water was green and there was a lot of hair. So it reminded me of like a broken sewage or something like that. I was like, I'm not recording this. This is nasty for me to look at. And this thing came from my head, So I washed that up, and then it's not chia seeds, flaxseed gel. I made that and then I applied it over my head, and then I put a bonnet on, and then I wore a hat, and then I went to my second job. So I'm a nighttime waitress at this other restaurant. Yes, I only work night shifts. So I went there at night, and then when I came back home, did my skincare, just steamed, and then bathed, and then lathered my whole face, lathered my whole body. And this other thing that I use that I'll show you guys later on. I'll show you guys what I use for my body to maintain like nice skin to a point where I don't even need makeup and all. And then now I feel like I should go to the pharmacy, because that bump that I got at the back of my head, I don't know if you guys can see it somewhere there. That bump is still there. I don't even think you guys saw it, but then yeah, it's a bump. It's like squishy but then also hard. It's squishy but also hard. This is the size of the bump at the back of my head. It's right here, and then it had formed on this side, and then my colleague saw it, and then she popped it. That was the worst pain I've ever experienced in my life. And then it just vanished, and then it came about on this side, But then, like I said, I've been going to the clinic regularly, and I was told what to do. They gave me some patches. I don't know if the nurse was really taking care of me or whatnot, but the other things that she gave me were just so, I don't know, they were not really, it's like, products that you would give to a child who fell and scraped their knee, But they did kind of help, with the scabbings and all of that, because at some point I had nails on, and then when I couldn't handle the irritation, I would literally plow my scalp. But then yeah, I think that's the update I have for you guys. But then this is how my hair looks right now. There's a lot of shrinkage going on right now, and I am gonna go to work looking like this right now. And if anything, I do not want to lie, my edges are coming back. You know, my hairline is coming back nice and thick. It's coming back nice and thick because of the other stuff that I used on my head. In the previous few days, I used this other oil, and then I used this other thing in a spray bottle. You know, I took some thingies, some inspiration here from YouTube, and then I combined and mixed. I used on my head, and then I realized that the top of my head, my crown, does not like those products, so I've been using them here in the front, and then the rest of my head as I just wash. Yeah? Wash, and then I use the products where I know there's no scabbing, there's no pimple, there's nothing. No, there's no pain on my head. You know, like this area here, I know it hurts. It just hurts, but then it's just skin. It hurts, it's just skin. You look at it, there's nothing. There's not even a ringworm. There's nothing going on in that area. It's just the part of my brain, not brain, the part of my scalp that just hurts, you know. So, but then if anything, my head feels better than before. My head feels lighter than before, although I still have neck pains and this thing as well. Its existence is paining the rest of my body, you know, and I didn't want to do anything to it because it's at a very critical area. I do not want to end up being paralyzed or anything like that just because I popped a pimple at the back of my head. We'll see if it will go away. But then right now I'm just gonna try and go to the pharmacy and see if they could give me some antibiotics or like an antifungal cream, something like that, you know, for the other areas that really need attention, isn't like right now, because I don't think water alone is gonna clear that whole mess up. So I'm gonna go to the pharmacy right about now. I'm just gonna change this top, wear that uniform thingy, and then we'll go to the pharmacy and I'll show you guys what I got. Maybe I'll tell you the verdict that I got, you know. And then yeah, let's wait for the verdict, guys, because I really am not excited at all to go there again, you know, because I've been going to these clinics in town and I've been meeting a couple of white nurses. I'm not saying that white people do not know how to do their jobs. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying this particular white nurse, very nice, very good, but then to some extent I do not think that she understands black hair and how compact it is and how sweaty it can get in here, that the only thing I received was that spray. I do not think she understood it. So I'm gonna go to a pharmacy at a different store and see what will the pharmacist say. Let's go.
But first, the wellness store.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, bye.
Approximately 10 hours later.
So hi guys, once again I just got back home, right? I just got back home. I made it back to my house. It's currently 12:50 a.m. It's 12:50 a.m. and just got back from work. Like I literally just walked in, removed all of my uniform and wore this very old shirt of mine just to record this video. Yeah, after I left the house I went to this other wellness store and I got some couple of things, and then Walked all the way to the pharmacy. When I got to the pharmacy, I did not get what I wanted. I did not get the things that I hoped to get. They just gave me like an antifungal cream and then told me, listen, go back to the doctor. Like, I've been there before. I've been there. At this point, they're gonna tell me to go straight to a dermatologist or something like that. Like, please, can somebody tell me what can I use? You know, one time, I think it was back in high school, I went to this other salon, and then my mom told them that they should give me like a blowout on my hair so that it can be like much more manageable and stuff like that. And then the hairstylist burned the back of my head with the cream relaxers, so got a chemical burn. And then Kamini gave me an ointment because now for a while my head kept on dripping water, like literal water. There was water dripping all over my back, even when my head was dry. So I went back to the pharmacy, and then Kamini gave me this other ointment. I forgot it at home. When I moved out of the house, I forgot that ointment at home. And then my mom told me to not carry it with me because then it shows that I'm expecting something bad to happen to me. So I kept that one, and I'm telling you, a week was too long. A week was too long, and my head was just back to normal, you know. But then everybody in this part of town is just giving me things and things and things and things and things, and none of those things are working. But I got another ointment. And let me show you what it looks like. So this is the ointment that I got. Yeah. This is the ointment that I got. This is the ointment I got. You see that? It's 15 grams. $15 grams. I'm gonna show you the price of this thing. 148 rand and 28 cents. $148 and 28 cents. I hope it works because this is very expensive. I hope it works because this is very expensive. For a 15-gram ointment, I hope it works. I wonder what the consistency even looks like. I wonder what color it is and all of that. Guys, I look crusty. I look musty. It's almost 1 a.m. It's almost 1 a.m. I'm gonna show you the time now in a minute. Like, oh, I need to pop it. I hope it's not orange or something. Just coming out on its own. Guys, I hope this thing works. I hope it does work because I'm done buying ointments. I'm through buying ointments. I'm through buying and doing stuff because I'm going to show you something. Like, look at this. Look at this. I don't want you to see it anymore. If you see it, good for you. But one pimple popped from the top of my head, and this is what my wipe looks like. This is what the wipe looks like. It's all blood. It's not pus, it's just blood. It's just blood, and it's just right here. Right here. Let me do this. Right here. You know what I'm thinking of doing? Because this is a disinfecting wipe. A disinfecting wipe. LOL. This is a wipe. I'm gonna try and wipe the area using a different part, a different segment. I just wanna feel if it's tingly or not. Just wanna feel what it does to my scalp, because you see that? What it does to my scalp. If it doesn't feel any nice, if there's any feeling that I think I shouldn't be feeling, then I know tomorrow morning I must take to the doctor. I must book myself in. Guys, so it so happens that this ointment has like a very thick and creamy consistency, so it doesn't really hurt my scalp. Right, I feel the most pain, and where I know there are bumps, you know. If anything, I feel like I should have read this before, but let's just read this for now. You see now, this is starting to lose the plot, and I've already applied it. It's some old people behavior, right? If any of the following happens, stop using this ointment and tell your doctor immediately. Swelling of your hands, feet, ankles, face, lips, mouth, or throat, rashes, hives, or itching, fainting. These things can make me faint. I read the whole thing in English and in Afrikaans. I'll update you guys, I'll inform you guys of anything and everything that happens, but if this thing doesn't work, we might actually end up at the hospital. We might actually go there. And for real. Anyway guys, let me love and love you. Love and love you.